business goal that you have, and whatever the challenges of the difficulties that you're having now, they are just a sign of what the breakthrough would feel like. You see, the goals that you have, they have actually already happened in the future. In the future time, they have already happened. So as we have the two times of timing, whereby we have the spiritual time, which some call the universal time, then the quantum time, we also have the physical time, which is the carnality time that we are in. So the focus, remember, your mental health, it works on checking what has been stored in your program. So basically, the mind is trying to get the solutions of what could be next from your storage, from what is in your mind. But then the thing is, your mind is just a program or a record of your past experiences. So it has those past experiences, and emotions are also attached to them. So this means that if at all you are trying to get the experience of the future, or to get this big idea of solving the problem that you are feeling right now, you are actually trying to inquire from your brain, which is a record of your past experiences. So you are now asking your past experiences, what could the experience of the future feel like? Yet for it only has the experiences of the past. And this is where you feel like you start procrastinating, or you feel like you can't move on. But then the way your mind is modified, the mind is modified never to fail or to lose getting an answer. That is the ego it carries. So by you not having the response or the answer in your past record, the brain won't be content. It will again try refreshing and restarting to check for the solution. And this is where, if you keep in this situation for a long time, then stress comes in and you feel more anxiety. Like, do it for, try getting the answer for 2 minutes, it will still be medium. Try forcing getting the answer for 30 minutes, you get the heaviness. Now try it for 1 day, try it for a week, then you now know the system that you now go into. You now create another new routine of pain, of which also this routine will also be stored in your program. So in case of any time where you come and fail to get an answer, it will just, the mind will just switch on this record that you've created into your mind. So the thing is, the pain you, or the anxiety you actually feel right now is not the anxiety of the things that you're doing, but it is the anxiety of the record of the past moments whereby you also were in this same situation and could not get an answer. You understand what I'm saying? So if at all you, let's say you want to create the solution, you want to create this new answer, that means you have to move away from your record, away from your mind, and tap into the higher energy. You understand? So this is where meditation comes in, the law of assumption comes in, the law of vibration comes in. But then the thing is, there is some fault in the laws of assumption. You see, with the law of assumption here, you're assuming that experience to be now so that you feel fine. But the thing is, as long as you're a human being, as long as you were born, this thing that you are chasing has actually already happened, and you already have it. But you have it in a higher power, not this power, not the power of your mind, not the power of the body, but it is in the power of your spiritual person. Understand what I'm saying? Your spirit person has it already. Spirit person, you might be confused about what I mean by the spirit person. So if I'm to explain to you the spirit person, do you remember this moment of time, this time when you maybe were walking and passing through some place, and you feel like as if you have been in this place? You sense like as if this car passed via, as if this scent was around, as if I was here before. The thing is, it's not you who is there. I mean, it's not that you are just there. You were there before. That's the truth. You were there before. Your spirit person moves into the future, because for him, he has your start and your end. You were designed by God with all the characters. You were given everything that you want in Romans. Everything that pertains to goodness and goodness. Everything was given to you. So, you are basically passing through a life which has been created. That's the truth. You are passing through a life which God already designed and already modeled, that you do something that He meant you to do. You understand what I'm saying? So, these goals that you have, these ideas that you have, are just a glimpse of what the future will feel like. That's why, even if you remember in your past, you at some point wanted to achieve some things, but when you got them, you still feel like you can do more, or you felt like you were supposed to do more. The truth is, whatever you are imagining to have is a glimpse, is a taste of what the future is. It is the Spirit of God that has showed you what the future is. The Spirit of God that is in you, because as you were modeled and that Spirit put into you in the womb, then it knows everything that it has been taught, and it continues to reveal to you little by little. 2 Corinthians 5:5, the Message version. 2 Corinthians 5:5, the Message version explains it much better. So this is why I'm saying, you being in a stress mode is just actually wasting your time and wasting your energy, because stress isn't your portion. It is never your portion. Anxiety is never your portion. You only get anxiety when you lose the focus of the good that you're meant to create. Understand what I'm saying? So, anxiety is actually letting you know that this thing you're looking for is not in the mind. I don't know if I'm speaking English now. Yeah, anxiety is just an indicator that what you are looking for is not in your mind. You now have to move out of your mind, and that's where the answer is. Because already everything was given to you. I explained that in some other video where I used the Adam theology, the Adam understanding. How Adam, you see, for someone who has not watched that video, let me also share a hint of it about, let me share some hint about it here. When Adam was created, God created Adam to fulfill the purposes on this life, to fulfill his purpose on life by taking care of his creation. So Adam was not created to chase or hustle for something. Adam was created to bring into manifestation of God's desire, which was fulfilling his power, his will, and his purposes. So likely are we, everything that at the time we were created, everything was provided, everything is available. So we just have to move into that high power of understanding that thing, that next step that you need. Move into that high power of getting this new connection of the person that you are in need of, the new person that is meant to take you to a higher level. This person was already created in this time, so or was created in the past time, and maybe it is his recordings or videos that you're meant to look for, because this information that you need for the next breakthrough above your anxiety already exists, but then it doesn't exist in your mind. Your mind is a storage of your past happenings, your past experiences. It is a program. It only continues to replay whatever you have stored, and that the storage is when that experience that you've passed through has been attached with emotions. That's why it is easier for you to feel anxiety, to feel anxious, to feel fear, to get into the fear mode, than to feel the gratitude of what you've just created now. You understand what I'm saying? The thing is, stress and anxiety, those negative emotions, for them, they have a high emotional capacity, a high emotional charge, a high emotional vibration. So you just, by you treating like this, immediately you eject into, they immediately start off. So they are ever ready, ever present to kickstart. But then for you to create gratitude, then you have to move into a very high power. You have to use a lot of energy to break the chains of the negativity and the consciousness that you have been living into, so as to move into that new high power. So that is basically what I have to share for you today. If this has helped you, then make sure you don't feel selfish. Try sharing it with your friend, because there is a friend that wants it, and even though it has not helped you, share it with your friend. It will help them. It might be useless to you, but to use for some other person. With that, I'm joking. But then please make sure you subscribe, because I'm doing all this, putting on all this effort, so that you can easily understand what this thing can do for you, how you can relieve your mental capacity, how you can relieve your mind from stress, how you can not just move for success, but have success follow you. You see, your mind is your furnace. It is the furnace that creates all the things for you. So if you don't take care of this furnace of yours, then you end up moving into the challenges that I went through, the weight I lost, the miserable smile I had after I failed in more than 3 businesses, not because I was down, but then because they were hard, or because things happen, like the normal saying, or maybe it wasn't meant for you, for me, like those normal sayings. Basically they have been also one of the problems, but then it's because of the mental maturity, the brain maturity. The way you mature your brain, it is the stronger it is, and once it is strong enough, then you don't feel the difficulties in doing things. So, like I've explained to you, whatever you are chasing right now, whatever your business goal is, whatever goal you want to hit right now, it has already happened. It is already present. It is present in the spiritual timing. So you just have to make it manifest in this realm. But then making it manifest into this realm, that is also another sector. Here I was making you understand what this means, and basically now that you know what it means, what anxiety really means, then this is your best point of acting onto this anxiety and making anxiety your best time. and best moment of growing your business at a steady fast speed. When others are slowing down in anxiety because they don't know the real truth of anxiety, they don't know the real truth of their being, of the happenings that are in the spiritual realm and making them manifest into the physical realm, then you are having a steady speed of moving through, because life is just our way. You're just passing through our way. It was already created for you to fulfill the purposes, but then because of systems that we end up living into, you find yourself you have to break a system to another system and break another system. These systems or programs that have been created in your mind, and then that is the steady fast speed you can get for yourself. Yeah, thank you very much. Elisa Tukasingura is my name. Elisa Tukasingura is my name, and I do this to help you grow your businesses at a steady fast speed and have the satisfaction even when you have not yet reached your goals, or when you reach your goals, you reach there knowing that this is something that you already had before. You live as an infinite being, not living as a finite being, because you were created an infinite being. Your subconscious mind keeps increasing in size. That's why you see when you were young, let's say when you started studying mathematics, you would see these fellows of yours in upper grades doing very hard calculations, and you thought never to do them. You thought they were too heavy for you. But then, as we see as of now, you have been able to also pass through them and do these calculations with ease. Not because they explain them to you, but your mind has the capacity to increase in size and accommodate whatever you give it. And once you have brought this experience of the future, put it into your subconscious mind, and the higher emotions also get attached to it. That is a new personality being created, because your personal reality is different. So for you to be a new personality, to be a limitless person, it is just overcoming the limits of this world, of these nations, of your mind, of what you have into your furnace, and making the awareness of your new personality. Because now once you have the new personality, your personal reality also changes, because it has nothing else to do. Yeah, thank you. Once again, please subscribe, click the subscribe button and subscribe, please, because it won't cost you any money. It is just free. You just click. No penny will be taken off from you for subscribing. Just do it, so that even some other person who could be there not understanding what is going on can easily find their way here through the algorithms that you refer to them because of your simple subscription action. Thank you very much. Elisa Tukasingura is my name. Stay blessed.